Jina Langoni, Jacqueline, Lakini, Nina Itwa, Habiba, Katika, Kiswahili. My name is Jacqueline White. I study public policy and public service with an emphasis in homeland security and emergency management, and I'm a junior at ASU right now. I'm originally from Sierra Vista, Arizona. It's 30 minutes from the border, but I was born in Tucson, Arizona, so I'm a real native desert rat. I started my higher education at Mesa Community College, and that was really a choice based out of affordability. I'm a low-income student and also a minority. My mother migrated from Mexico, and so we both paid out of pocket for that, kind of found what we could, and my dad helped as well. The Newman Fellowship is an organization that recognizes students who are civically active on campus. So a lot of those times students will address issues of political polarization and inequalities, but they also demonstrate a great ability and potential to stay committed to civil service and civic engagement long term. So they're really great advocates for public leadership, and they will also likely go into public leadership themselves. So I was nominated by a staff member on campus for this fellowship who works at Changemaker. Shout out to Michelle. So I'm really looking forward to working with the organization to help create a toolbox of resources for students who are doing the work like I am and others across the country. I really want to do the most with it. I want to make my year-long fellowship as impactful as possible for my campus and myself. So I really hope to go to our national convening. It's a conference where all of the fellows across the country will come together, and I want to learn from them and bring back their ideas to our campus and see how it can also help me grow as a leader so I can also do the best work possible on campus. When I was working with Changemaker, I was a community action grant chair, and we essentially funded student ideas and give out about maybe over $80,000 a year to students who have ideas relevant to sustainability, civic engagement, public service, entrepreneurship, and innovation. So this past semester I was in Washington, D.C. attending the McCain Institute. So it works together with Arizona State University, and there I was studying foreign policy in a situation where we essentially emulated a U.S. embassy abroad. So I learned so much about how to write memorandum, how to be a great leader, and also just the works of an embassy because I was taught by former ambassadors themselves. I'm a Boren Scholar. Under this program, students are funded to learn a language critical to national security. So mine is Swahili. So Swahili is just a growing language. I actually previously worked as a staff assistant for a member of Congress, Congressman Ruben Gallego, and I encountered a lot of immigration cases that actually spoke Swahili, and unfortunately there are not a lot of Swahili speakers in the US, so those individuals would have to hire translators. So that was really the motivation for me behind why I want to speak Swahili. So my dream career is to work as a foreign service officer with the Department of State. I would really love to be a political officer at first, and then maybe work around and see if I could become a fellow and maybe transition into the national security at the White House. But that's a very long-term goal, and you also have to have a lot of political connections to get to that point, so it'll be something I build up throughout my career. Saying it out loud, I'm like, I hope it becomes real.